Hello, my beautiful Cancers. How are you guys? I hope you had a great week. Before I get started with anything, let me go ahead and get the work stuff out of the way. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at magic.mama.journey. Like, share, and subscribe the video if you like the way I read. Also, leave a comment down below if you want a free reading. I will get that to you. And with all of that stuff out of the way, I was tapping into your energy when I was meditating on the cards, and it was a powerful energy. Like, okay, it felt like a sorceress kind of thing, like lots of power in your hand, kind of like it might have also been like a weight. There's like weights in your hands, but it felt like energy, like you have all this energy to give. But I also kind of felt like it was a feeling that you've had before and are kind of like missing. Like you're missing that feeling of having power, I guess. I'm not sure what that's about. But maybe you're kind of feeling a little powerless this week. But let's see what the cards have to say about it, because sometimes they do clear things up as we go along. So I hope you guys are doing great, Cancer. Let me see what card I want to start with. And for some reason, I kind of want to start with the Oracle cards, which I don't do often. So let's see, what messages do we have for the beautiful Cancer tribe for October the 22nd through the 29th, 2019. What messages for Cancer, October the 22nd through the 29th, 2019. One more shuffle, Spirit. Messages for Cancer, only of love, truth, light, for October the 22nd through the 29th. Okay, well, dang. Okay, I'm not taking these last two. That's a lot of messages. I didn't think it was going to be that many. So let's see what's going on, okay? The first one you got was winter. So you might be feeling kind of left out in the cold. You might be feeling like someone's giving you the cold shoulder. It also says the answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. So maybe you are kind of feeling left out, and that's going to be for a while until the winter, or maybe you're having a hard time accomplishing something, and that's because it's not time for that to be a fruition right now. You have to wait until winter time for that. But I'm really feeling like it's more of you not feeling like you're feeling left out. You're feeling cold. You're feeling like I feel like it's just like you're feeling kind of cold. Get some exercise. Well, that'll warm you up. As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. So, what? There you go. You see? You'll regain that power once you start moving your body. Also, exercise your mind. Exercise your words, your tongue. Like, read books. Read something that's going to be like beneficial for you. Investments, or just about holistic medicine, or anything that you're interested in. Read about it. Learn about it. Exercise your mind. Exercise your words, as in be more expansive with your words. Let out whatever, because I am feeling like right here, like your chakra is blocked, like you're not saying something that you want to say. Marriage. So maybe this does have something to do with your marriage. It says the fairies join you in a celebrated wedded bliss. Maybe you're not feeling in control of your marriage. Maybe you're feeling kind of powerless in your marriage. If you're not married, maybe it's that you feel like you're not going, like maybe you're being pressured to feel like you need to get married, or like you feel as though, because you're in the cold. Maybe you feel like you have to do certain things in order to get married. Like you feel like you're never going to accomplish marriage because you feel like it's in the cold. You're in the cold and everything. And you feel like you need to do this like become this other person to be able to even warrant somebody who would marry you, kind of thing. Let's see. Travel. An upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. Nice. Oops. So if you are going to be traveling, this is great for this week. Even if it's traveling to the supermarket, who knows? Like if you're doing an unexpected trip anywhere, it could end up being like a completely euphoric and enlightening experience. Maybe while you're driving down the road, you almost crash into a rabbit or something, and you swerve out the way, and then that's when you like crash into a light pole. I'm not saying that anything bad's gonna happen. I'm just saying it doesn't necessarily have to be that you're hopping on a boat or a train or a plane and going somewhere. It could just be you taking a trip. It could even be like a mental trip, not to encourage using drugs or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, any type of travel. There are different types of travels. There's astral projection. Any type of travel that you take could lead you onto this epiphany that's going to change your life, okay? Even if it's just you on the treadmill, and you're meditating or just letting your mind wander while you're on the treadmill, and you're going to have this epiphany about how you can become into union with yourself. Marriage doesn't have to be with somebody else. This could just be you coming into union with yourself, your masculine and feminine attributes within. And then it says perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. Absolutely. So with all of that, I guess now with the cards, it's going to explain it all, because I don't know why I was drawn to the fairies first. I don't ever do that. But everything happens for a reason, right, my beautiful Cancer? So the next cards I'm going to take is the Shadowscape. God, Universal Spirit, Spirit of benevolence in the world. What messages do we have for Cancer, October 22nd through the 29th, 2019? What messages for Cancer for the week of October 22nd through the 29th, 2019? Only the highest levels of love, truth, and light come through these cards, please. Messages for Cancer, October 22nd through the 29th. Okay, let's see. There's one in here. Any other flippers? Okay, I've only gotten 3 cards, and I think this one fell first. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle one last time, Spirit. Messages for Cancer, October 22nd through the 29th, 2019. Love, truth, and light through the cards, please, for Cancer, October 22nd through the 29th. Okay. So here we go. First card you got was the 5 of Wands. So your mind is wandering. You're taking the wrong action right now, Cancer. Whatever it is that you're doing, in whatever situation this is that you're resonating with as this reading has begun, you're taking the wrong action. You see nature. All of nature is going this way, and you're charging forward that way. Now, this could just be like the hero in you or something like that, like you feel kind of duty-bound to rush in and do certain things, but all nature is telling you, do not come back. Change your direction. You have the Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor is an Aries. You might be dealing with an Aries in your life. It talks about initiation. It's the male principle of responsibility, owning your power, ambition. So you definitely, maybe you're charging towards this action that you want to take because you feel like this is going to give you back that power that I was feeling at the beginning. But what I'm hearing Spirit say is you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. This isn't the time. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Maybe you're feeling like everything you've done has always led to emotions that are sad. Whew, heavy. So you're feeling like you have to walk away from this situation, like emotional situation that you're in. You have to walk away from it. But let's see what else they have here. The 2 of Cups. Oh, okay. That's why Spirit was telling me that. Okay. So what you're thinking of is to walk away. That is the action that you want to take. Just like isolate yourself because that's what you feel you have to do to take back your power and all that stuff. But what Spirit is telling me is that it's wrong. That's the wrong action to take because you have the 2 of Cups here. Whatever you're doing is actually going to make this 2 of Cups move further away. The 2 of Cups is like this marriage, this unity card. The Star card. Yeah. And this is what you wish for. You actually wished for this marriage and this unity here. That's what you're wishing for. Okay. So which is the complete opposite. So what Spirit is actually saying is, in order for that to happen, for you to have that unity that you want, you don't want to walk away and abandon the situation. You actually want to be more generous with the situation. That's what the Six of Pentacles is. It talks about generosity. With time, with treasure, with talent. Let's see, we're going to do the EA weight. Now, I hope this is resonating with you and it makes sense. I don't know why Spirit told me to do the Oracle cards first. I think that was a mistake, but you know, if it's resonating with you, then maybe it wasn't, so. What messages for Cancer for October the 22nd through the 29th, 2019? Only the highest levels of love, truth, and light to come through these cards. Benevolent Spirit of the world, God, Holy Spirit, what messages do we have for Cancer for October the 22nd through the 29th, 2019? I feel like I need to do one more shuffle. Messages for Cancer, October the 22nd through the 29th, 2019. Message do we have for Cancer? Okay, I guess that one card was supposed to pop up. So let's see. What do we have here? Page of Cups. Yes, so Spirit is telling you to stop and listen to your intuition. Your intuition is actually Spirit talking to you. So if you hear a little voice behind your head telling you to stop, listen, and just kind of be still and listen to what universe has to say to you. You have here the Three of Cups. Now this could mean celebration. It also talks about like third party situations. So maybe in your marriage, you're feeling like betrayed in some way, or you're feeling like there's secrets being kept or something of that sort. So you're like rushing in to like bust things open because you have this feeling here of like regret or betrayal or something like that. But again, Spirit is saying that's not right. Okay, this feeling that you have here isn't right. Okay, you also have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups talks about nostalgia of past lives. It also talks about like maybe this is somebody that you've had in your life for a very long time, or was in your life in the past, then went away and then came back. Maybe that's who you're going to marry, or maybe you've just been high school sweethearts or something of that sort. It talks about past happiness, like innocence and joy of a child, like childhood memories, lots of memories in this card because it's about nostalgia. So yeah, so maybe it could be with this Three of Cups here. Maybe you're feeling as though, oh, they're doing you dirty just like in the past, just like somebody else once did or something of that sort. Do you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. So this could be your energy. This could be the person that you're dealing with. This is a sword, so it's an air card, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Again, it doesn't have to be a man or a woman. But the King of Swords, the King of Swords is very diplomatic. Knows how to speak eloquently. Can also be rather manipulative because they know how to use their words in order to manipulate others. So you could be feeling as though someone is trying to persuade you, or you are trying to persuade someone else to do something in a very diplomatic, very cool, calm, and collected kind of way. Okay? You get the World card here. So the World card speaks of structure, liberation, peace, also end of a cycle. So this could be that maybe you're ending that cycle with this King of Swords, like this person isn't going to be able to manipulate you anymore if that's what you're feeling, or you're going to end the cycle of thinking that this person is doing nefarious things to you. Or it could be that you are ending that cycle. You are ending the feeling of having to manipulate someone else. Okay? And then you have the Empress card. Oh, that's a nice card. So Empress, it talks about love, values, abundance, productive action, fertility. So once this stops, whatever it is, whatever negative cycle you might be in, once that stops, that is when you're going to be abundant and fertile and happy, and like everything's just going to fall into place with this union that you have here. Yeah, and this doesn't have to be with a secondary party. This could just be within yourself. Let's see here. What other messages do we have for the beautiful Cancer tribe for October the 22nd through the 29th? Spirit, only messages of love, truth, and light through these cards. What messages do you have for Cancer, October 22nd through the 29th, 2019? Messages of love, truth, and light for Cancer. Last shuffle, Spirit, October the 22nd through the 29th, 2019 for Cancer. All right. All right, let's take a look here. These are the last ones to fall out. Fine. All right. Hey, we have divine counterparts here. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So again, you could be dealing with an air sign, or this could just be that once this cycle finishes, you will be in union either internally or externally with your divine counterpart. Okay, so you could either balance out your yin and yang within you, or you will find that yin to your yang. You know what I mean? But this person here is very cutting, very down to the bone, you know what I mean? Like down to the nitty gritty. This person will tell you everything, the way it is, how it is, why it is, without really caring too much about your feelings. So that could be you, that could be somebody you're dealing with. You also have the Moon card here. So the Moon card is a card of Pisces, but it's also the card, I feel, of all water signs. It's a very introspective kind of card. It talks about compassion, following your instincts, and all water signs basically follow their instincts. So it also talks about the unknown. So this could just be something that you cannot see very clearly as a water sign, which usually you can, but with the moon and it's dark and you know what I mean, it's not as clear to you as you would like, and it makes you a bit uncomfortable. So that next to the Queen of Swords is weird, because I think what it is that because you cannot see clearly, you become a little bit aggressive with the way that you communicate, because again, like up here, you might think that someone's doing you dirty or something like that, because you don't see it clearly, and it's making you feel kind of in your feelings and out of place. But that is going to lead you to take the wrong action, like with this Queen of Swords here. Yeah, so again, just don't let the unknown overwhelm you. This is the Ten of Swords. Don't let it overwhelm you. Don't let it make you feel as though you're being betrayed and stabbed in the back, because 10 also speaks to ends of cycle. You have to end that cycle within your own mind, and it has to be your mind, because there's a lot of swords here, okay? Your mind is really just playing tricks on you. It's really making you... All the swords here are negative, in a way, the way I'm reading them. Like, you just have to kind of take a step back and really see things for what they are, because I don't usually read cards upside down, but this one was upside down when I got it. And what I feel with this is that if you don't stop these negative thoughts and these negative communications that you have with others and with yourself, you're not going to get this Empress. You're not going to get this love, this abundance, this fertility, this happiness. You're just not going to achieve it. It's going to go away from you. And that's going to leave you feeling like this. Feeling like, oh man, what did I do? Why didn't I do the right thing when I was supposed to? Why did I act so dumb? Like after the fact, which usually happens. But this is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, once again, it talks about you in your feelings, needing to walk away, feeling like this isn't right. So again, it's up here, it's down here. Spirit is really talking to you very, very, very loudly here. Like, get out of your feelings, get out of your perspective, see things from a different perspective, and communicate effectively and not aggressively, because that is what is going to be the catalyst for for peace and liberation in this situation. If you don't do that and you keep fearing this thing that's in the dark, you're not gonna, and you keep feeling out in the cold, this isn't going to come into fruition. If you keep feeling like you have to control everything and it's you who has to like make it happen and people have to, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. All right, so this is the Hierophant. Actually, it says here the High Priest, but it's the Hierophant card. Basically, it's a card of Taurus. You might be dealing with a Taurus. It talks about determination. Also, you could be dealing with somebody in authority, so a judge, a police officer, anyone who has any type of authority in your life. But it also speaks to spiritual and moral development, a search for meaning. So maybe you're just on this freaking quest. You might not even know it. That's what I'm feeling. Like you might not even know that your soul is, that this is what your soul is trying to do. Maybe that's why you're feeling cold. And that's why you're feeling just out of place right now. Like you're doing things in all the wrong directions because you don't understand that your soul is on a quest right now. A quest to find peace. A quest to find balance. Okay, with this love card and this or this Two of Cups and this Marriage card. You're trying to find balance, maybe even just within yourself. And because you don't have that balance like that, you don't feel that power within yourself, it is seeping out to all of your external relationships and situations. And because you don't feel an authority of your own life right now. Oh man, that was deep. I don't know where that came from. Okay. But I think this is a warning here. Because the King of Wands is a king, a very passionate king. A king that likes to take action. Wands always speaks to like, wands are very phallic. So they speak to like sex. They're very sensual. And his hand is by his pee-pee. So yeah. But I always see, especially this king in this deck, I always see him as like an arrogant fucking jerk. And I think what Spirit is saying is don't confuse arrogance and ignorance. Like don't confuse being pompous and arrogant and like vain. Don't confuse that with power. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't think that just because you strut around and walk like with your chest all out, like that Billie Eilish song, that means that you're in charge and that you're powerful. That's not what that means. It just means that you are really trying hard. Like you're really trying too hard. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing with that. Let's take a look at the good tarot. See what's going on here. Now, this could also be that somebody, I just got this. This could also be that somebody around you is making you, is in authority, is that way. And that's also something that is making you feel kind of down on yourself, kind of like you have to like man up or woman up in order to be better. But again, Spirit is saying that's the wrong action. Spirit really wants you to connect with Spirit. Spirit wants you to exercise more mentally, spiritually, and just kind of let go and let Spirit do its thing. Perfect timing. You let Spirit decide the timing, not you. Let's see what the good tarot has to say. Messages for Cancer, October 22nd through the 29th, 2019. Spirit only. Highest messages of love, truth, and light for Cancer. October the 22nd through the 29th, 2019. One last shuffle. October the 22nd through the 29th for Cancer. Only the highest levels of love, truth, and light come through these cards, please, Spirit. October the 22nd through the 29th, 2019. Okay, there we go. Boop. All right, I don't know what that was, but here we go. Cancer, we have Ace of Air here, which is the Ace of Swords, which is a new beginning with your communications and your internal and external thoughts. You're going to be learning this week about what it is you really want. Oh, you're going to have epiphanies about some of the ways that you think that just are not serving you any longer. That's what I just got with that. And it's going to happen quickly. The Eight of Fire is quick, rushing energy. Okay? It's going to hit you hard, hit you quick. Star card. Again, a wish is going to come true for you. Something is going to come into fruition. Spirit is working on this. But again, Magician. And you have the power to manifest whatever this desire is. The Star card is a desire. So whatever this desire is, you have the power to manifest it. But you're confused, you're still in your head. You still have all these emotions with the Seven of Water, all of these cups. And you have to kind of like walk away from all these feelings because it's really making you very confused. It's making you, you are allowing the emotions to cloud your thoughts. And you're allowing the emotions to, like, your thoughts and your emotions aren't gelling. Okay? And your emotions, not that they're wrong or anything, but your emotions are fueled by some negative thoughts that are in you. So you have two paradigms in your head, I guess they're called. Like, you have these thoughts that are loving and wonderful and great, and then you have those other thoughts that are negative and really fueling the emotions that are clouding the good thoughts. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. So that's where this confusion is coming in. And because you have all this confusion, you feel like you can't do what you need to do. All right? And that is really blocking you. Like, because you have all this confusion, you are reverting back to programming that isn't serving you with this Five of Wands here, okay? And then this energy that you're putting forth with this Five of Wands is only making you think more of the emotions that make you feel like angry and are just, it's like a cycle. You really need to break this cycle. Yeah. You really got to break this cycle. All right, let's see what other messages you have here, Cancer. Or the last message. What affirmation? What do you have to keep in mind this week? What messages do we have for Cancer? All right. Dang. What? Okay. I really can't make these things up. Like, I always say this and it's true. Remember at the beginning here where I said you're taking the wrong action. Spirit is telling you not to do that. And it's because you're feeling like this ambition, like you want to take control, like you want to be the one in control here. But there is something that's like not gelling right. You're just, these feelings that you're having is what's leading you to do these, to feel and be this way, and that's not what Spirit wants for you. Spirit wants you to be in unity, either with this person or within yourself. That is the desire, that is the wish that Spirit has for you, and that is the wish that you have. But in order to make that wish become manifest with this Magician, you need to be more generous of your time, talent, and treasure. Do you remember when I said all of that stuff like 10 minutes ago? Well, let me just tell you. You've gotten personal growth, which is as I move toward greater consciousness, I feel old thoughts and habits fall away like training wheels on a bike. They help me to get where I am, but now that I can ride, I don't need those slow and crummy wheels, except when I'm making bike analogies, okay? Do you understand that this is exactly what I've been telling you throughout this whole thing? Like, you really have to go in and kind of push out these negative cycles that have been, I feel like they've been on you guys for a while. Like, you just kind of pull them out. Like, yeah, fucked up shit has happened. And I think if you are traveling this week or whatever kind of travel you're having or trip you're going to take, it's really going to clear some stuff up for you. And that's going to help you with this personal growth, okay? This is perfect timing, all right? Generosity. I give generously to those around me, no matter how much or how little I have. I know that there is more than enough to go around, and that the key is to allow it to keep going around without stopping. If I stop the flow, I'm like that one person at the stadium who doesn't do the wave. Okay, yeah. So, generosity. I feel like the universe has been very generous to you, and you've stopped that flow a little bit. Like you weren't able to appreciate maybe some of the good things that have happened to you just because you've been stuck in some of this bad feelings. Also, with generosity, again, you have to give generously of your time, talent, and treasure to whatever the situation is. If it's like a marriage externally with someone else, or if it's a marriage within your soul, you know what I mean? Like, you have to give more generously to making the unity more symbiotic, I guess. Not just one-sided, or not just towards what you want. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Because this Empress is here, okay? This, oh wait, she's not the Virgo, she's Venus. Okay, so this Empress is here. This could be either someone or something within yourself that is beautiful and majestic and regal and royal and just kind-hearted, like the embodiment of femininity, right? And she's ready for you, but if you don't do these things, she's going to slip from your hands, is what it's saying. Yeah. And it doesn't have to be a she, it could be a he. You know, whatever you resonate with when you think of that Empress card and what I said about the card. Whatever that desire is, it's going to slip out of your hands if you're not giving of yourself. All right? So I hope that made sense. I hope that you guys could go out there and shine your true beautiful light and not let this darkness kind of take over. Spirit's got you. You can do this. You just kind of have to take a step back and stop doing all these wrong things. Cancer, what's going on? You have this power. You can be this sorcerer, this, oh my gosh, the sorcerer. Look, your magician is right here. You can do this. You can be this, but you have to stop being so confused. All right? I hope that made sense. You guys have a beautiful week, and I'll see you next week.